Twitch message. Sari_bye. Oh my god. A new YouTube message. Welcome Mr. Fluffy Canary. Shield mode off. Oh my god. A new Twitch message. Prevail. Oh my god. A new YouTube message. Welcome Prevail Caressel. Oh my god. A new Twitch message. Ciao Leonio.
Test. How is my audio? Is my audio too loud or too quiet? Mainly too loud. Is it too loud? Is the music audio doing good? Is my hand tracking doing all good? Hope everything's doing very good today. Hi everyone. Hope you're having a lovely day. Hello. Sound level normal. Okay, that's very good. I also noticed a little interference here. But yes, so today's stream we are testing out the Rokoko Coil Pro with the Rokoko gloves, and we're pretty much the main focus of this stream test is to see if there are drift or any other issues that I need to know that are probably very crucial. I will say, like there were some things I do want to make note of, actually. Yeah, because I mean, we're starting now, so I could probably, again, I just want to talk a bit about Rokoko for the first part of the stream anyways. No, this is not sponsored, by the way. Yeah. There may be some interference with the microphone, interference, like, is it too loud? I can, oh, hold up, there's a wire here.
Happy birthday, Kana the Penguin.
It's not my
oh my
birthday.
God. A new Twitch message. Omniarch.
Hold on.
Thank you for the bits. Omniarch.
Hold on a moment.
Oh my god. A new YouTube message. Welcome to
I'm gonna try lowering. How's that sound? Does that sound a little better for you guys? Test. Does it sound like it's too loud, or does it sound a little better? Unfortunately, I can't buy a new microphone. So if I know my friend recommended that if I think it's better. Okay, so it's probably because the audio interface was too loud. I noticed that because before stream, I noticed that the fact that the music that was playing in the background in the start screen was loud, and it was like oddly loud, and I was like, that's kind of weird. Usually it's fine, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna tone it down. And then Presvale, you pointed out that it was sounding a little crunchy, so I lowered it a little bit more, and I think it sounds better. I do want to say I did eventually want to revamp the music playlist, because I think some audio issues fall under the file sizes, or the files I have not having the right audio hertz. Like, it's a mix match, and it kind of can cause some issues. Or I guess like the audio loudness is very inconsistent. So some songs can sound too quiet, some songs sound too loud. So I did want to like kind of like re-download music from Dova, and then kind of like edit manually those audio files so that way it sounds much more balanced. It's going to be very time consuming for me to do that though, so I'm not doing it anytime soon, but I do plan on it eventually, because I've been hearing the audio issue for a while. It's been irking me, but hopefully like me adjusting the audio now should be a little better microphone wise, and the background list. Do you have an opportunity? I mean, I do hear myself, but sometimes even hear myself, sometimes it may sound good, sometimes it may sound bad at times. So it's kind of like, I guess sometimes it just derps up. I'm not sure, but I can hear myself. I can even do it right now, and hopefully you guys won't end up hearing it. But you know, but it should be good, right? As long as it's good now, I think it's okay. But if it's like really bad, we can debug if necessary. But I did remember also, like, my friend did recommend that if I ever plan on getting a new microphone, that he personally recommends I get the Shure microphone, which is kind of an expensive microphone, but that's only if like I'm ready to change from the AT, because my microphone is the AT 2040 microphone, and it does wonders. It's a dynamic microphone. Obviously I got the XLR one, so it connects with an audio interface and such. So yeah. But if I ever because he told I think my friend compared like the AT 2040
Oh my God.
and the Shure,
A new YouTube
and he
message.
personally recommends
Welcome,
the
Donina
Shure.
Gonzalez.
Hey guys, look, that's my sister. Hi, Danina. How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. Well, I mean, I literally just called you right before the stream, anyways. So, yeah, this is my IRL sister. You better respect her, okay? Respect her. So yeah, but if audio's all good, allow me to. Why is my sister spamming? Are you like pocket commenting? Pocket commenting, or are you trying to be funny? Because I'm just saying right now, you're making me laugh. I love my sister so much. I love my sister. Wow. Or did you? Oh wait, hold up a second. I think I know what's up. Did your baby took your phone, accidentally opened YouTube, and now it's eating the phone? Is that what's happening? Is your baby eating the phone? Nina, we've been over this. The point was to make you laugh. Oh, okay. Well, you already did that, but still though, your baby does eat the phone too much. No eating phones allowed. That is bad. Not allowed. No. Anyways though, allow me to take a moment to talk about Rokoko, I guess, because that's what this whole test is all about. Now, as of right now, I'm using Warudo, and I'm using Face Motion 3D because I like the smoothness thing that Face Motion 3D has. You're building a waterfall in Animal Crossing. Oh my god, she's doing that right now. You know what? Go. And yes, I can clap now. You can actually hear the clap, and my tracking's actually working. Yay! But yes, make that waterfall. Awa, awa. So yeah. So regarding the Coil, the Rokoko setup, I have just the Rokoko gloves. Cause I usually, when I connect my, I'm freezing. Why do those opening something? Because I need to adjust the camera. I'm probably, yeah, eventually I have to update the camera positions a little bit more. Maybe, cause I don't want to be too close, like, I don't know. Okay. I think we're good. Something like this is actually nice.
Oh my god. A new YouTube
Frozen
message.
Lazy freezing.
Welcome Yellow on RNG.
Hi Johanna, how you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. Hello, hello. And is YouTube working? I'm double checking. Okay, hold up. I forgot to pin the message. There you go. I pinned the message for you guys. For anyone to remember that there are commands. Even Twitch, you guys also have commands too, but for the most part, you could just use the channel point system to do interactions with in the stream. So yay! So pretty much, I spoke with Rokoko, and pretty much, since, you probably may or may not know, but I moderate the Rokoko Discord server, and the thing is that I'm pretty much, being more involved with, like, the mod work for them, and they sent over the Coil Pro and Headcam, and, that way not only can I try, but also being able to at least, like, have some personal experience with the devices, so I can teach and help other people out for those who do struggle on using said devices. Or let's say if someone's asking, like, what's the Coil Pro about and such, I can at least give some insight about it. So yes, I am Penguin. So starting off, what is it? So far, and by the way, FYI about the heating issue, because I was talking to Rokoko about the heating issue, because I was trying to at least let them know, hey, there were, some cases where, like, there was a heating issue with the gloves. Is there, something you could do to fix that? They mentioned about, possibly releasing a firmware update eventually, which they gotta get some people, to kind of do that fix. But hopefully they're gonna release a firmware update, not sure when, where it should hopefully fix the heating issue on the new Rokoko, for the most part. I did also, again, I mentioned on another stream, I did propose the idea of a properly made heat barrier, so that way, like, in case they can't get it properly fixed via firmware, then they can at least, offer, like, an extra part of the gloves where you can do heat barrier. For me, right now, I am using cloth gloves that I pretty much took a pair of my gloves, which rest in pineapples, my poor gloves, and I had to make them, like, fingerless, so that way they can fit through the Rokoko gloves. And it's been working quite well. I did order some leather gloves, and I try to make it where it's as thin as possible, but I may struggle because of how the Rokoko glove is. The Rokoko glove is already, what is it? The Rokoko glove is leather, so it's kind of like I'm putting another Rokoko glove just to prevent heating issues. So I'm going to test and see the difference between the cotton glove and, the cotton glove as well as the leather glove. So hopefully to see how, in terms of comfort and heat, it'll be. I also am noticing the closer I get to this thing, it's either struggling or is the Coil Pro trying to learn how to handle this thing. Cause I know, like, cause I have a lot of metal in my area, cause I have an iPhone, a microphone, a big power supply literally right next to me on that wall. I have my phone, Coil Pro's right there, giant monitor, just one. Actually, no, I have a mini monitor here. Like, I have a lot of metal in this area, so it's like, sometimes I'm like, is that metal interference? Like, maybe when I get close to the microphone? I'm not sure. I blame that microphone for everything. Frick you, but I love you. So pretty much, regarding heat issue, I'm really crossing my fingers that a firmware issue can help, because Rokoko Legacy never has a heat issue, really. Not really. I think they may have a little bit of it, but otherwise it's pretty decent, while the new studio makes it a little too hot. So I look forward to when they eventually release that, because again, I did message them about it, and yeah. They've been aware, and they're just, trying to figure out what's up. So now besides heat issue, which, for now I have like a temporary solution, which is either cotton gloves or gel, or someone recommended a gel pad. And then I'm gonna test leather, see if they'll fit. I love you. I love you, sis. I love you so much. So the other thing, so pretty much what you're seeing right now, this is gloves only, no slime VR. I'm not wearing my suit either, because I'm not really feeling the best to wear a suit. So pretty much this is just gloves only, and yeah. And then the Coil Pro is like right in front of me, and it's on the right side, so it's glowing right there. I made sure just to get the orientation right, because there was a bit of an orientation issue I kind of experienced. I always have to make sure that pretty much, so on the Coil Pro itself, where the wire is, it has to, like, pretty much, that is like the back. So if you want to face backwards, you have to face to the back of the Coil Pro, and then if you want to face like front, like, which is kind of like the correct orientation usually for VTubing, I have to make sure like the part, where the charger is, like, I don't know, it's like, I personally, like, right now IRL, I have it where the charger is facing away from me, so that way the orientation of my gloves are proper. So there's that. I did have a little bit of some calibration issues before stream, just a little bit. Then again, I'm still kind of learning the thing, because oddly, I mean, it's a simple setup, but it's just more setting it up for VTubing is like, I don't know, something else. So I did have some calibration issues. I had to reset Rokoko, and I had to do this where I first calibrate the gloves without Coil Pro, and then I would, and then when I can, then calibrate with Coil Pro, and then that's how I'm able to get the right calibration when it comes to the gloves. So that's kind of like what I kind of figured out, like, the workflow. It's really quick, honestly. It's like a few seconds, really. Sounds like a lot, but it's really simple. So there's that. I think I also set up a manual height for it too, so that way, my arms are in like the right place. I also had to, because I know some people were mentioning that, like, there's like their pinky or their fingers are like denting weirdly with Rokoko. I did have to modify the Rokoko blueprint that Waterdo generates, so that way it does correction. In fact, I actually have a lot of corrections going on with the arms themselves, so there may be some weirdness as well because of how I had to set up the gloves. So let me actually show you a comparison of with and without the correction, by the way. So I'm gonna T-pose for just a moment, and then I'm gonna connect this hecker, and then as you can see, I have more arm movement, as you can see. However, it's way too high, because right now IRL, like, okay, like in Rokoko's studio, I don't know if this is I really don't know if this is Warudo being the hacker. I will probably do more testing on that, but in Rokoko, like, my hands are a little bit lower than what is being shown in Warudo. Like, yeah, my hands are like really low, just like IRL, yet Warudo kind of shows it incorrectly. So I had to pretty much prepare like corrections. So instead of it looking like that, it looks something like this. So yeah, need to go now, may come back later. Take care, Yanyo. Take good care, take care, and thank you again for the support, really means a lot. Thank you. So, that is something I did have to know for, like, or Telly, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yes, but take care, Telly. Take care. Alright, so there's at least a correction there, at least. Let's see. Yeah, so at least there's that. Now, there are some things that I kind of wish there were some improvements on, I'll say. So, for example, when I wave my other hand shakes like this, and I'm not moving my other one. And there's a reason why it's doing this. It's actually because of the IKs. Because in Rokoko Studio, there's a whole, like, because again, this is technically being detected as absolute position. Thank you, Johanne. But pretty much here, the way Rokoko Studio is that the body, or at least the hips, are moving around because with the Coil Pro, it's doing absolute position or something? Or it's just doing more accurate positioning. So no matter like where I go, it should be more accurate, unless, again, if you have a lot of metal, obviously it's gonna heck up a little bit. But at least in terms of placement, it's much more stronger. So, but the IKs in Rokoko, they are controlling the upper, like, I can even show you, just one moment, actually. Like, just give me, like, one moment to actually, like, switch scenes, and then turn off Kana, and then do a display capture, right? So this is Rokoko right here. Oh my god. This is Rokoko right here. How you doing, Rokoko? And this is what I mean. So, there is an IK on the body itself, as you can see. So, I would like if Rokoko could add. Now, I know they're still working on new features, and especially increasing the range of the Coil Pro, which I would love that so much, because I do feel like the Coil Pro range is a bit too small. Like, it works for, like, the hand Vtubing, don't get me wrong, but I do want to place my Coil Pro elsewhere in my room, and when I place the Coil Pro elsewhere in my room, I would tend to get, like, medium, because it's, like, the range here is kind of sensitive. Like, just, like, putting my hands back like this makes it go medium, and apparently, like, when it gets to medium, it kind of just starts losing some of its accuracy. So, at least I'm, like, in good for the most part, but hopefully they can increase the range even more. I mean, it doesn't have to be crazy, just more of, like, at least make it where the good range is kind of, like, not as sensitive to lose, if that makes sense. It could also just be the metal in my desk. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of metal because our everyday stuff includes metal, so it is what it is. But, you know, hopefully, hopefully they'll improve that. But for this one, I would like it if Rokoko can make, like, an in-app setting where you can actually, like, anchor the body. Like, have it where it's, like, the arms and shoulders can move, but not the body, because it is a reason why the other arm, which is odd, because it is also kind of odd a bit, because you can see in Rokoko also that the hand is not really moving as much. So I am wondering if it is something with the Rokoko Unity protocol, or tested with VMC, because I do notice a bit of some differences between the two, or something. Usually, like, for the most part, for the most part, I do see that the Unity protocol is a bit better, I guess, in terms of movement. But I can try testing for the VMC again to see, like, how that goes, you know? So that's just something I noticed. It would be nice to kind of anchor the body, at least in-app. You can at least, again, in Warudo, I am not using the body tracking of Rokoko. I'm just using my iPhone IK stuff. But, you know, that's just something I noticed. So hopefully that could be a thing. If not, it's fine. It's not really the end of the world either, so it's all good. Coin flip. Blah, 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 blah. Y'all are trying to do a coin flip. Tails. Tails. Aw. So yeah,
Pat, 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 pat.
thank you for the head pat. Thanks, sis. Yeah, so yeah, so far, I haven't really gotten any bad drift. I mean, I think earlier I did kind of had some, but that was probably again because of a bad. Actually, I don't think it was drift. It was just more bad orientation with how I calibrated. So that's just something to note. Personally, again, I would just recommend, at least to my experience so far, is that if you're dealing with some weird orientation issues with the like the suit or gloves, and you have Coil Pro, try calibrating your suit and gloves without the Coil Pro at first, and then with Coil Pro, see how it goes. Or at least, I should probably do another test. Ow! Ow! Who did it? Sis, why are you throwing a box at me? I didn't... No. So yeah, so there's that. I can't... Oh, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. This is actually set to auto. Okay. Yeah. Now, I will say, though, again, like, I will say you do, unfortunately, like, for Vtuber, you do have to pay every year for these streaming things, though. Now, luckily, you can just pay for Plus, and you'll still be able to, like, stream with this, though, which is $240 a year. It is a lot of money. I do thank Rokoko for lending me a license, though, so thank you Rokoko for helping, and I'll also help in return, so yeah. But, you know, it's quite, like, Rokoko is quite an investment, and I guess, like, as long as, you know, the gloves you get and the suit, as long as they, you know, as long as they are manufactured correctly and you do have the good environment for it, you can actually get, again, really good results with Rokoko. But I definitely could say it can take some time. I still gotta fix this dumb issue. This is also because of the fact that, I mean, it kind of matches, yeah, to be honest, it does match what Rokoko is showing, because I do have the Rokoko thumb pose to begin with. But I really hope that for my new model, I am definitely changing how my thumb rigging is, because I want my thumb to look a little less awkward. And I also need to start using the character retarget function in Rokoko. So I still have yet to test it, but that was because of, you know, when I was told about the Unity issue, I had to go on vacation. So yeah. It made Junior laugh. Can I give you some hugs? Thank you for the hugs, everyone. Thank you. But let me go back here for just one more moment. But yeah, but that's pretty much, at least, like, that's Rokoko, at least. You know, you see, like, the program, and so far it's working well, besides maybe, again, this being something, like, I wish that they could kind of fix. I'm not sure if it's the Unity protocol or VMC. I'll double check VMC to see if it is, you know, just a protocol issue. Otherwise, I don't know. Could be nice to at least have possibly an anchor saying to fix it. Oh. I think you spelled it wrong. Wait, or no, wait. Wait, how's it spelled again? You spelled it wrong. You spelled it wrong, sister. You spelled it wrong. It has an E, not an I. Pixel. Pixel, not pixel. It's pixelated. It's all good. It's all good. Allah. Alright, so... My god. Okay. Ghetto. What? Excuse me? Excuse me? Don't call my bot ghetto or the system ghetto. You can call English anything else, though. But yes. Alright, and one thing I actually do like, though, is the fact that I can clap my hands like this, and my hands do not go through each other. Like, you can actually hear that, my typing was ghetto. Ah, that's so funny. But I'm able to clap my hands, and you can, like, obviously there are some, like, clipping, like, no heck, this is 3D we're talking about, but the fact that, you know, it's a bit more, I mean, obviously if I do something like this, it's not going to be perfect, but at least I can clap my hands, and I'm wearing just the glove. And also no occlusion at all, so my hands don't fall off, unless, like, I were to turn my gloves around, and then the gloves will start freaking out a bit. But otherwise, it works really well, and I'm really, really happy about it. I also, wait, no. Oh. Okay, who the heck gave my sister 2,300 points? Yeah, she is unleashing the powers. Great job, sis. Great job. Okay, anyways. Anyways. Hold up, I'm trying to like double check my taskbar to make sure, like, things are to how I want it to be. Okay. Now, there is actually something I did also want to ask, by the way. Like, there was also something, like, before, cause after this question, we're probably gonna work on my client Amy again, and try to get, like, more progress done on the modeling part, and we should be good today. But again, for the most part, this is just a test for Coil Pro and such. And next time, like, at first I want to figure out the, like, the disconnection issue with my mocap suit, though, because I've been getting that. My gloves never disconnect, but my suit does, so I'm not sure what's up with my suit lately. Like, I don't have any issues where my sensors shut down, just more of, like, a general disconnection issue. So I'm not sure if it's, like, my Wi-Fi setting, so I'm gonna experiment that in my free time and see what's up, and then do a stream test where it's the suit, disconnection, and Coil Pro. So I look forward to that. And hopefully in November as well, like late November or something, hopefully I do get my Slime VR trackers so I can be able to test that out. Cause I do want to be able, no ghetto. Otherwise, like, what is it? I do want to be able to, like, have it where, like, I kind of have, like, an alt Rokoko setup where for the summer, if I want to do full body capture, but I'm not in the mood to put on a suit or something, then I have Slime VR to kind of do that for me. Or if I don't know, just want to play VR chat in my free time and have full body tracking, there's that too. But for the most part, it's just more of having, like, a second version of my Rokoko suit that doesn't have a suit. It's a suitless version because the tracking quality is kind of similar, to be honest. Like, I mean, there's, like, more stuff I could say about Slime VR versus Rokoko, but for now...
Oh my god.
Thank you for the explosion, by the way. What the heck? So... Oh, that's right. That is right. I need to also swap out the yeet function.
Oh my god.
Hold
a new
on.
Twitch message. Bjorn Hansen 42.
There you go. Hi, Bjorn. How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. No, that's just an explosion. Yeah. So far, again, no drip so far. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good so far. I love you. No, I love you more, okay? I love you, sis, okay? I love you to pineapples. Also, was the Chipotle yesterday tasty, by the way? I just want to make sure. How much Chipotle did you eat? Did you eat enough or too little? Don't hesitate to ask me if you want more Chipotle. Not gonna lie, I am still craving for that burrito. I would like to homemade it. Half a bowl. You need some therapy. Actually, wait, no. You already have a therapist. No, you need more food. You need more food in your belly. Killer Queen's power is known for explosions. Wait, where does Killer Queen come from? I don't know who Killer Queen is. Is it bad that I never had Chipotle? Nah, it's alright, Bjorn. If there's a Chipotle nearby, you should definitely give it a try. Maybe you might actually like it. Like, it could be really tasty. But to me and my sister, we both like Chipotle. It's tasty. And you can get some really massive burritos. Like, I would go for a massive burrito as well, because it'd be like, yum. And then if I get too full, then I can literally just save the other half for, like, tomorrow or something, or later. I don't know, just later. Oh, like JoJo Bizarre Adventures? Man, I have not watched that anime, but there are people that tell me to watch it, so maybe I should. Oh, what the heck? The way that the box just flew away! Bye-bye, bug. You have 300 points left. What you gonna do with those 300 points? What you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do with the leftover points? Now there is like... I don't know. I don't know either. I guess we just wait for God to answer. Now, there is also, by the way, a question. Okay, so this is a question. I'm trying to figure out how to formulate this question, because this is actually a question regarding like feedback, regarding the stream, since you know there are some peeps here. So, do like this snowball. Oh no, is she gonna throw another snowball at me? Don't do it. Don't blow it. Also, yeah, I did. What the heck? I am a giant. Whoa. Hello. I am a giant. Goodness gracious. Hi. Hello. This is crazy. Oh my god, I got tiny again. Woo. Okay, so sorry about that. I have now become a giant and now I'm all good. I am all good. You're out of your points? Alright, bye-bye points. I'm glad I started something. Well, I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. And yes, respect my sister. Respect her. Anyways, so this question this question I have regarding my stream. When I press Killer Queen's button, you're... What?
Oh my god.
Okay, so I guess it's something with JoJo Bizarre Adventures. I still don't know who Killer Queen is, but maybe I'll watch JoJo Bizarre Adventure whenever I have free time. So we'll note that. We'll note that. Yee. Whee! Alright, anyways, back to my question, by the way. Now, this is regarding, again, just general feedback regarding, like, the, I guess the vibes of my stream. And I, you know, again, be brutally honest, regarding the question, but pretty much, do I take it too far when it comes to my volume and my hyperness? Or more of, would you rather have a stream where you have a more calmer Kana? Or would you rather prefer a stream where there's more chaotic Kana? Cause I know, like, don't get me wrong about this. Both is good. It's good to be calm at times and then have chaotic times, you know, have a good balance. But it's more of like, it's just, all I can say is like...
Oh my god. A new Twitch message.
Something...
Sammy P Gamer 5342.
Hi Sammy, how you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. It's just more of like, there was like something, something in the background, like behind the scenes of things, something that made me kind of realize, or kind of like, I don't know, made me thought of like, am I really too chaotic? Like, am I like in the terms of when people watch me whenever I get too chaotic, like, do I come off annoying or something like that? Or like I give someone a headache or anything like that? Again, like, I don't know if like the peeps are seeing the stream. I don't mean any offense. I just want to get general feedback regarding my streams, especially about this too. But I'm doing fine. How are you? I'm good. I'm just asking like a general feedback question regarding my stream, so that way I can, you know, whenever possible, try to do my best to improve my streams. But like I genuinely want to know, do you guys prefer, like, if they get a headache, they can take ibuprofen? Ibuprofen, you're perfect. Thank you, sis. But even then, like, I know you love me. I know you love me, sis. And again, you're literally, like, you're literally amazing supporter. But I do also want to hear from everyone else, of course. Would you like? Do you guys think that I can sometimes get a little too far with my chaoticness, or maybe do you like how my streams have always been, where it's a mixture of chaos and calmness? Where when I do 3D stuff, I tend to be more calm, but whenever I game or do other things, sometimes I could be more on the chaotic side. Like, do you guys prefer like do you guys have no issue with my streams, or maybe you do agree that or maybe you guys do agree that, like, okay, maybe you are, I consulted everyone. Well, let the others say their response. Again, still love ya. But if you guys, again, prefer, like, maybe you want a more calmer Kana stream where, like, even when I'm playing games, I'm a bit more on the calmer side. Like, if you want, like, more calmness in general, you know, let me know. I don't mind it. Like, especially if you guys think, like, oh, maybe I do take it too far at being chaotic, then, yeah, I can definitely start, like, being more calmer on streams instead of chaotic. But if you guys do prefer the chaotic energy, a bit more, than, you know, obviously when it's reasonable, I'll be chaotic, I guess, or rowdy, I guess, on the stream. But otherwise, if you guys are fine with, like, the way streams are as usual, then, you know, if it's fine the way it is, then I you know, no changes. I just focus on my own thing, though. But I just want to make sure, like, you guys are, you know, you guys, like, there's, like, if there's anything else, like, it's not even just that, but if there's anything that I do on my streams that you guys may not like maybe you're like, oh, you keep streaming so much 3D and just chatting streams, can you actually, like, play a game for once? Like, if there's feedback like that, that's perfectly fine, because I will admit I haven't really been playing games too often, because work, or I get busy with other things. So, you know, if I should, you know, if the feedback is I should play more games, so be it. If it's the fact that, oh, kinda, you do get too loud, you get too crazy, I don't like that, could you try being more calmer? And, you know, I can try my best to balance it for everyone, not just one person, but, you know, have a good balance. I was debating about making, like, a Twitter poll about it, but I wasn't too sure, to be honest, because it's like, again, I just want to get feedback by the people that watch my streams, so I don't know. And even if I don't get a response about it, it's fine, because it's like, I just want to at least, like, say it out loud, like, it was something that I was kind of, I don't know, self-conscious about, that, like, whether I'm too rowdy or should I be more calm, you know? That's just something I was like, it was kind of like something in the back of my head that's like, you know, something I just want to make sure that you guys are doing okay, you know? Alright, anywho, let me go ahead and drink some water real quick. My hand being in the wrong place, well, that's alright. I can at least touch my shoulders, though, like, my shoulders here, at least that's my IRL ones, either way, yeah, I just simply want to say that, otherwise, you know, I mean, I don't mind doing a Twitter poll about it, but it's also, like, again, like, I know that, like, when it comes to Twitter polls, like, not everyone that votes are the ones that watch my streams, but they can at least bring, I guess, some, like, insight about maybe their own streams. Like, they could say, like, oh, yeah, I sometimes get feedback from others that, oh, maybe maybe I do get too loud at times and maybe I should be calmer. Or some people say, oh, well, people like the chaoticness, you know? Like, you know, feedback is very important. Even, obviously, like, you know, don't take every advice, because, you know, you'll definitely get a headache from taking too much advice at once, but take the advice that either you think that's good for you and such, so, yeah. Maybe do a poll. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I could do a poll now, but I'm not sure if, because again, you know, like, again, lurkers, you're fine, you're fine. So, like, I don't want to do a poll here, I guess. I mean, I could, but, yeah, just taking a look, probably not the best, probably not, to be honest, probably not gonna be able to even do a poll in the first place, so it's all good. Anyways, though, I'm gonna go ahead and change scenes now. And then I'm gonna, oops, I forgot I had display capture. And then let's go ahead and just open up Blender. And probably do some more modeling stuff, at least so that way I can be a bit more, you know, caught up with Amy's commission. Yeah, so where I left off, I'm gonna let that render for just a moment, and I'm gonna go ahead and change, let me see here. Yeah, I'm gonna lag for just a moment. I'm gonna change this to the art category though. So art category. There you go. Now that should be updated at least, and now it's in the art category. Alright. Should be good now. I should be able to see chat. Chat's literally like just next to me because since the Coil Pro's in the way, I don't use my phone mount anymore. However, I'm at least able to kind of like somewhat see the chat. Kinda. I kind of struggle to see some words, but it's all good. Anywho, though. So back where we left off with Amy's commission, we were making like the base shirt here. She has the pants already. Obviously the holes, I'm gonna texture that in. So I'm just pretty much gonna focus on doing, what is it? Just, more modeling work really. So for example, we're gonna try modeling some wrinkles, I guess, to make it kind of feel more cloth-like, because right now this feels a little flat. So we're gonna do things like, you know, modeling this part out, just modeling areas that feel more like a jacket, but obviously not too detailed, just a decent amount. And then adding the fluff here and such, which is gonna be a little bit of a challenge here. I could technically reuse the fluff, but this kind of feels a bit more calmer in the shape, so I would most likely just, you know, remake that. And then just kind of like focus on making the other details really. So yeah, so we'll do fluff, try and do the pockets, the little badges here, which badges are very simple. Just overall just focusing on this because we already pretty much got the hat here. We just obviously need to texture it, but the hat's here. And, you know, it's just jacket, scarf, and we're pretty much good. I'm not sure if I'm able to do scarf on the stream, but we'll give it a shot. Alright, so anyways, let's go ahead and focus on trying to add more details. So let's go ahead and hide this. And hopefully I don't lag or anything like that. Alright. Come on, Blender. Stop lagging. Okay, Blender, stop. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and like kind of line this up a bit more so that way, like, just so I can kind of, I guess, get the approximate placement of where the wrinkles should be at. So that's what I'm gonna do. So let's go ahead and do that. Add some more vertices here. And then doing a proportional edit here to do that. And then, you know, we'll start off with the front and then make the side angles look the best, if that makes sense. Okay, maybe that make that one a little thicker. And that one, and then over here is where we can put that one up. Put that over here, and then do this over here. There you go. Kind of like that, but even then we're going to shape up a bit more. So it kind of like looks more like a jacket. Because right now it looks lumpy. And it's like, ugh, that's not good. But we're going to try make it where, I guess, okay, yeah, because that bump is the elbows here. Which I should probably make it a bit smaller here, like that. And then what I'm gonna try and do is that for these bumps here, because I was having, I don't know, I was having like a sort of like, I guess, idea on what to do, is that I could probably do this maybe. Like, just trying to experiment to see what makes it look more like a jacket wrinkle, I guess. Because, like, the front angle, like, you know, it looks like that shape. However, when you look at it in, like, a 3D space, it just kind of looks a little ridiculous. So I have to kind of, like, I guess sort of, I don't know, experiment a little bit to see, like, what will make it look a little nice, I guess. Not that. No, because that's if I'm, like, putting it inward. So I'm gonna try, like... Yeah, and I have that book. I still have, like, that PDF file of, like, wrinkles, for, like, wrinkles in, or cloth anatomy. I still have not yet to read that because, you know, I mean, my schedule hasn't really been crazy busy as of lately, probably because October is kind of a calm month, and then November will be like, I'm already getting like a foreshadow that I'm already gonna get a lot of commission work in November, so I am mentally prepared for that. So I'm not sure. I mean, I guess when you think about it, I kind of could do that. Okay. And then I'll probably do one at the top, maybe? No, not like that, not like that. Because I'm not too sure if this is gonna look good at, like, this area. I'm gonna try. Like, it could even just be soft. Or maybe it will fit. I feel like that little bump on the top is, like, really tiny. That one. Move it that way, I guess. And then again, it kind of looks too big. Like, it should be smaller. Like, it could, I guess it could exist, but... Yeah, because originally I did it where it's like, it was 2. I know Subdivision will make this into a quad anyways, so I'm just gonna keep experimenting. Actually, that's too low. That's too low, so... Try this instead. And also, hand test. No drift so far. Wait, let me double check. No drift so far with the gloves. So, and we've been at this for almost an hour, so no, 1 hour no drifting from the gloves, at least gloves alone. So that's pretty nice. I am happy. Make that more that way. I guess make it more pointier here, and then do that. Just along the lines of that, and then maybe drag this. Pick the shape, or move it over here, maybe like that, maybe. Right, soften that up. Alright, so we have that. I'm also wondering if there'll be like one here, like maybe one more here. Otherwise, for the most part, it's just kind of like, for the most part, it's just make it look good in the texture, really. Like, a lot of this is just texture work, making it look good, at least. So yeah, let's just keep continuing with that, and then do a little curse Dengon here. And then fix up the shape a bit more. Or just yoink it. I'm just curious how this is going to look like when I extrude inward. Okay, so do that. Soften it up a bit more. Yeah, so there's that, and then I'll do at least here. I'll do some like top perspective to just add a bit more bumps to it, so it feels more, I guess, cloth-like. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead also and make it where it feels a little too thin, because this is a winter jacket after all. But you also, again, want to make it look nice, but make it more, a little bit more bigger in the front and back. Alright, I hope that at least look good, I guess. I'm not really too sure. I'm still learning how wrinkles work. This one could be soft. Yeah, but I think it'll look better once I add like texture to it, I guess. All right, so yeah, all right, so anyways, so we have that. All right, so let's try and do the fluffs here, like similar to what I did here, but it's here. I'll get to this part in just a moment, I guess. Like, let me make sure. Is the shape correct? I mean, it looks about correct. I think I would take here and make it so that way a little bit more rounded. Yeah, because I do have, yeah, I did remember I had to figure out this. But at least like adding a little bit of a bump to it, I guess. Like a curved bump. Alright, so yeah, so the next thing I have to do is make sure that the sides have at least a bump. So I think this one should be easy, but let's give it a try. So let me go ahead. Also, is it Friday or Thursday? Today's Friday. Alright. Give me one moment. Doing that. Checking blue sky. Okay, blue sky's good. Just making sure. Alright. And hold up, one more thing I did want to check out. Just wanted to check something real quick. Nope. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's see. So up here there needs to be a that'd be high. Would be like about here technically. Yeah, because this is because again I didn't line it up perfectly one-to-one. That's just my fault. Yeah, so here you go. A little bit more accurate. So this area needs to have a bit of a bump. So this. So I'm just gonna add more edge loops here, and then on the side, we're gonna go ahead and try. I want it to be like here, I think. I'm gonna try and do this, and then no, because then I think it might be too big. So I guess we'll see what if my idea is gonna work. That, and then take these and just kind of put it like a little inward. And then you take the full brush and just move it over here. And I guess that kind of looks about right. Maybe one more for good measure. So maybe tone it down a little more, because you don't want it to be like out there. Actually, let me go ahead and get rid of that other edge loop then and calm it down. Like, it could have the bump still, just not obnoxious. And then another one, which is lower, so over here. And then I will do this. And select these. Is this like, what type of music is playing in the background? Also, Rokoko test, no drifting or issues. So far, so good, I guess. And I guess for this one, I'll use like mean crease a little more. Not too much, but just a decent amount, I guess. And then just here, just trying to find like where it should be at. Smooth on the sides here. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Yeah, smooth, smooth, smooth. Alright. That one. And then... Alright. I guess something like this, because again, I'm just going based on the front. Even on the side profile, you can see it's supposed to kind of look like that. Although I will arch it on the side, because this one looks a little low, I guess. A little bit. It also affects the front, but... Yeah, it doesn't... I don't know. It looks weird, but then when you texture it, it looks nicer. Or I guess if you look like overall at the model, I guess you kind of see what it's supposed to look like. So I guess you can see here, it looks nice. As for that shadow thing here, I'm probably, because now that I realize, like, because this wasn't something I learned when I was working on Amy's first model, but the shadow casting. I'm gonna double check when I update the model. I'm gonna double check if I can get shadow casting to work, because I know she loves shadows. So, because I know she wanted like shadows like this, and whenever I paint it, it kind of looks awkward, and I did inform her about that. But I'm gonna see if like, I mean, see more like I already got it to work, so I just gotta see how it looks like on her model, in terms of like the shading, and see if she likes it, because I think it'll look nice. Like, I use Lil Toon already, so yeah. I also know that Lil Toon did do an update. I was informed by my friend that Lil Toon changed the way that they do the installation. Also, another question I have now is, how the heck am I gonna do... I think also, like, hold up. Let me see how it looks like I might merge some vertices here. Not that. I just want to see the wire frame. Okay, it doesn't look too bad, because I know she likes physics with her... She likes physics with her model, so I might leave it alone for now. So... What is it? What was I just about to say? Oh no, I have forgotten. Oh yeah, Lil Toon. So the thing with Lil Toon is that now, like, it auto-updates itself. So when you download Lil Toon and you put it into your project file and such, you don't have to, like, because this was something, like, even I was also, like, hoping this would be a thing, where Lil Toon could just have a much nicer, like, auto-update. I also wish Koyomi free version could have it too. I understand the paid version can't get auto-updates because, you know, you have to pay monthly for updates, which is sad, but, you know, it does help pay the creator to make sure that, you know, they're financially taken care of. I know for a fact Kana can do a Toad voice. Sadly, I'm not really in the mood to do any, like... I mean, I can still do some high-pitched stuff, but I'm really just not in the mood to do anything too high-pitched. But maybe next stream. It's just that my stomach ain't feeling too well. Stomach. Let's see, so Taurus, I'm gonna put this at 18. But I also still want to make sure, like, there's still enough, like, birds. So I'll go 18 by 18 on this. And let's see how this is gonna look. So, try that. Random selection. All this. And then subdivision, see how that looks like. Looks more like too much like a scrunchie. Okay, so I guess we'll have to make it again, like I already know that this mod's already gonna be crazy high poly, so as long as it's not in the 500k tries. If it's 500k tries, I'll cry, but you know, it is kind of expected because there are multiple outfits in one. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try just 30 by 30. Actually, 20. So, random selection, subdivision. Yeah, something like this is a little better, but then we have to make it flatter, I guess. Or okay. Yeah, so scale it and then put it like and then mirror it. Mirror. And then align it. Make it a little thicker. And then she has blue. So far, I'm gonna go ahead. I guess we can work on the fluff for here. This area. This also looks like this is supposed to be sharp. I'm gonna make that sharp. Now this one is gonna be a little difficult. Let's try. Alright. Go ahead, duplicate this. Just so I have the shape. And we're gonna extrude downward. And then a little outward. And that is mirrored, so good. Maybe make it a little longer. And then, let's see. And then we're gonna go ahead and move this up. Yeah. No. Let's keep the subdivision like this, and then set to the one that we want. Set to like this over here. And then I have to make it so that way when I do the randomize thing for the fluff shape, it will... Also, I just noticed one more thing. Take that and move it a little higher. Just to kind of have... Because this, actually, now like I think about it, this kind of gives a bit more like a scrunchy vibe, actually, like from the sides, but... Actually, do I want it to be like... a little bit up, yeah. Yeah, but it's supposed to be fluff, though. Wait a minute. Okay. Now back here. I did before, and I just have to remember the steps. So I will try my best. Not sure how this is gonna look. I think this should be fine enough. So let me go ahead and do that. Let me add this here, and then see how it'll look like for them. corners. Either that, hold up, either that. Or when I do the vertex smooth vertices, it'll be more rounder. So smooth the vertices. And then try to do it now. Subdivision again. And then there you go. Should have fluff, but then these front parts look a little dumb. So I then just to kind of help, at least soften it up. So at least the front doesn't look so weird. And then probably squish it a bit more. Alright. And let me smooth this a bit more. Or is it because this thing has I'm not sure, to be honest. I guess for like this area, to see it's all pointy. I think that's just a subdivision thing, but try this. So at least like in the front it doesn't look too spiky, I guess. So I am actually, wait, hold up. Ah, there you go, because I was like, wait a minute. There you go, that fixed the issue. Much better, much better. Alright. Rest in pineapples, the try count because of the fluff. Oh, at least my PC can handle millions of tries if it gets to that. I am so far as being unoptimized. But yeah, nope. Should also probably do normal. The normals are all over the place a little to try. Just a little squish it. I may try seeing also if another randomized and then I don't want it to look too big either, so I think it's fine. And I'll just like handle most of it in texturing. I'll try. And then let's see. And then let's go ahead and try to do the fluff over here. In that case. Alright, so there you go. And for this one, I'm just doing the same thing as I did here, which is similar to what I did with the other jacket fluff from the other outfit. I also need to set this back to global. Scale it outward. And then, how big does it have to be? Kind of big. So that, and then this. I also, yeah, like the slope has to be upward, not downward, but also considering like when it extrudes outward, I'll of course edit it. do a median crease here. Raise this upper. Do this. And then we have to solidify it. Have the thickness going to be outward or inward? I think maybe outer. Try putting that to 15. Make that a 10. Then, do this again. Oh wait, bring back the subdivision. Bring it back. Put that at 2. Oh wait, is 2 enough? Because this is a little bit a bigger piece. Should be fine. And then put it around, and this vertex. Move the vertices. Oh yeah, I forgot you can also do repeat here. I didn't realize that. Like repeat. And then once you have that, then click random. Subdivision. And then there you go. You got this. Might wanna increase it more in the near back area. Make it bigger. But also use the sculpt brush to make it so some parts are, I guess, floopier. Yeah, and also it's asymmetrical now, so it's like I do have to edit from one side, unfortunately. Oh no. Alright. And then...
Oh my god. A new Twitch message. Hello.
How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. Hello. How are things? I'm doing good. Right now just working on Amy's commission here. Pretty much working on the fluff. So she has a fluffy jacket. Commission, nice. Yeah, so I just added some like little, I guess, sort of bumps to her sleeve, so a little bit more detail. And then I added the fluff on the wrist, and then I added the bumps on the sides and the fluff over here on the skirt. So that's what I'm doing so far. I'm doing fluff work, and then after I finish this fluff, then I'm going to add the little details here, even the zipper, which I'm going to model the zipper. Clothing looks great, thank you. I'm trying hard to avoid manual weight painting of face rig stuff, but at the moment I think there's no chance. Like, I know there's Face It, but personally I don't like Face It because it's just too finicky. I see it more good for like realistic models, but I don't do realistic models. Like, I know you can get work on anime, like I've seen demo videos about it, but it's like, I always prefer to just manually rig my stuff. My facial rig actually, because I do have a bone rig on my model mainly for like correcting poses or doing extreme angles that my blend shapes doesn't do a good job at. Surprisingly, by the way, that face rig I have is mostly auto weight paint. Actually, wait, no. Actually, no, it is actually not auto weight paint, my bad. I actually did manually weight paint it because the first step I did was I put the bones to how they should be laid out. And then the next thing I did was that I used the annotation tool to mark what vertices belong to what bone. I color coded each section. And then I went ahead and based on each section, I marked them in that color and then I went and just put like those vertices based on that one bone to like 100%, then I smoothed it out and then I did like more corrections. That's pretty much my workflow for the facial, like for the bone rig. I remember I didn't do auto weight paint. I actually legit like did it all manually. My bad. It did definitely took hours, yes. Just heavy-handed approach. Yeah, but then once you have like a facial rig, it allows you to do much more complex stuff. And especially like if you set up drivers, it'll definitely help you out, you know, doing more extreme facial movements. Like you know how like there's some 3D model, like there's 3D anime models where they have very, very extreme like face posing and such. Like, yeah, those facial bones are doing a lot of good work. And it also like blending blend shape and the facial rig definitely does like so much wonders. So yeah, I never really do facial rigs though for my clients though, because usually my clients don't need it though. Usually the blend shapes are more than enough and also more convenient for the client as well. Unless the client tells me like, hey, they want more complex stuff, then of course they could pay me to just do a facial rig for them. But honestly, it is not necessary. It's only best if you're doing animation stuff, not so much a VTubing. Like, it can be used for VTubing. It really can be, and you can do some cool stuff with it, but it's just not... It's a very niche thing, really, to be honest. Like, not many VTubers will need or care too much about it, to be honest. But, you know, once you have it, you can do some advanced stuff, depending on what you're trying to aim for in terms of control, so, you know, case-by-case basis. It's a lot of teeth clipping and stuff that looks jank with the rigs, and I'm like, meh, gotcha. Yeah, a cool thing is that drivers and constraints, they can definitely help you out, like, for things like teeth clipping. Like, if you're doing, this is only if you're doing this for animation purposes, however, if you're doing it for VTubing, no. But you can utilize drivers and set limits. This is actually a very, for example, like, let's say, this is actually even common, like, I know that lately more 3D modelers that focus on VTubing, they've been kind of going for it. It kind of goes into the area of corrective blend shapes, for Blender we utilize drivers, but for VTubing it's different. Like, Vignon has stretch bones. I guess that
Oh my god,
can be
a new Twitch
quote
message.
unquote
Dire Pants
considered.
5000.
Hi Dire Pants, how you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. So what was it? It's the fact. What is it? Oh my god, I just completely forgot. Like, VTubers nowadays lately, especially, like, okay, don't get me wrong, Mao did a godsend job at Mint model, and so many VTubers pretty much want the controls that she has. And one of those controls being that when you move your leg here, there'll be like a thigh squish or something like that. Like, that's technically considered a corrective blend shape via bones, which I do have a blueprint that, like, kind of emulates it. I know Mao also showed me the setup she had for Mint regarding it. It's just, I guess it's just more of just me figuring out which one's more convenient for, like, a tutorial, I guess. I mean, I think Mao, I don't know if Mao's gonna be releasing a tutorial herself, but I'll be releasing my own anyways. Like, I mean, I have the blueprint that already kind of does the job. And it's very simple, because I was very worried about, like, simplicity when it comes to other VTubers using it. Because, again, it's a tutorial that's focused for general use. If it, again, like, I do have, like, if you do want a very, very specific tutorial, especially, like, if you want a private tutorial, again, my Blizzard members can request that, although I haven't gotten any requests for it, and, you know, that's perfectly fine. But, yeah, but it is, like, a common thing that for Blender use, like, we utilize drivers, so let's say you can have it where let's say, for example, like, when it does this at, like, an extreme angle, there's so much clipping going on, but you can have it where when this bone, if this bone reaches, and you'll have to look at the angles for it. So from, let's say, 0.7 through 0.9, between those two values, if it's true, then you can pretty much have it where a blend shape can be activated, or via like a range. Like you can translate the range from 0.7 to 0.3 and kind of like translate that to like a blend shape range, and you can be able to do like a correction, and that's via drivers. That's if you're doing it for animation purposes. VTubing, you would not do it in Blender. I mean, it's still good to test it, obviously. Like, pose your thing, make a blend shape for it, and I guess consider the values, sort of, but I know water, though, definitely you can do it. I don't know about Binyan. Suvi mentioned she is going to be making her own tutorial about stretch bones, which, yeah, stretch bone is pretty much the equivalence of, like, the thigh squish or even arm squish in the chest area. Like, it's pretty much just, I guess, the closest you can call it to that. So Sylvie will make a tutorial about it because she said it is quite a complicated setup. So yeah, so look forward to when she makes that tutorial, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely take a look at it. What is behind the character? That is a reference sheet here. This is because the artist Melody, so Melody is the one who makes these ref sheets for Amy regarding like outfits and stuff, and pretty much what I have to do is that based on the reference sheet that Melody made, which, you know, Amy requests for the outfit to be drawn like that, it just allows me to know like how should things look like. It doesn't have to be crazy perfect one-to-one in every shape, but it needs to pretty much look as close as possible, which is what you're seeing here. So yeah, tails, yes, there is tails. It's just hidden because if I leave the tails on, they will just get in the way. See? So the tails are there, and they look like this. So, ooh, yes. I meant what requires all these bones. Oh, so the bones here is what you're asking about. These bones, you know, obviously they control the character. So these control how the tail moves, because since Amy wants it where the tail, you know, swishes around, has physics and all that, the tail has bones. And fun fact, by the way, these tails are actually auto-rigged by Carlos's armature tools, so I use that plugin for anything that's like either Bezier, sort of like if it's Bezier or kind of tube sort of shape, like these tails, or even like this broid hair, I can actually use Carlos's tool, which I'm trying to find it, but I have so many freaking add-ons here. This one here. Pretty much, I can click this button, generate bones. Like, I click the mesh, generate bones, set the settings to what I want, and boom, it just does this. I'm not kidding, by the way. I didn't even have to do any edits, and it already looks really good. It is a paid add-on, though, but this definitely helped me, so I don't have to, like, rig these tails manually, because there's so many. Because I didn't, like, duplicate the tail and model, or, like, I didn't, like, rig it, then duplicate it, and then modify the shape. No, I modeled the tail to how she wants it, and then I rigged it to, you know, to what looks nice, at least. So, yeah. But can you manually make animation if you need to? Yes, I can animate her. Now, right now, obviously, like, if I were to move her bones now, her jacket would not be moving, because this is unweight painted, because I'm still modeling it. But, yes, you can animate. I wouldn't 100%... Now, it kind of depends on the animation, however. So, if it's like, oh, I just want to make a quick little animation for VTubing, like, maybe make the arms pose in this particular way,
Oh my
or the
god.
legs. Like,
new
if
YouTube
it's
message.
something simple...
Welcome to Bias.
Hi, Tobias. How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. Like, if it's, what is it? If it's, like, I have to animate and I have to keep it simple, then yes, I can use an armature like this and do it fine. But if it's something complicated, let's say she wants to do a whole 2-minute sequence where she does a whole entire drop kick for I don't know, for her outro video or something like that. I don't know. Like, I'm just giving an example. I would not do it. I am not, please do not ask me for 2-minute animations. I will reject it. But if, let's say, she does want that and I can animate, then I would not use this exact armature, but rather I would add, like, I would actually, personally, I would use Auto IK's Quick Rig, because with Quick Rig, I can actually add the IKs to this model, like, automatically, so arm IKs, foot IKs, and then just animate from there, so it's much more convenient for me, because I prefer to animate with IKs because it's much quicker to pose, and I just have a bit more, it's just overall just quicker to do, really. That's pretty much it. Also just making sure, I see some clipping issue, or I see some parts where there's like a hole and I'm like, no. So, like, I personally would just use like a proper control rig if I have to animate it. Otherwise, if it's simple for VTubing, like I have a client actually who's asking me if I could do a VSF avatar toggle where she is sitting and crossing her legs. Like, just a simple idle one. Like, yeah, that would be very simple. I can actually just use her armature and just do that. Like, that's simple. But if she asks me, hey, can you actually make a crazy dance animation, like Dance Dance Revolution or something, then yeah, like, no. Well, I wouldn't do that, but also, if I have to, control rig. Control rig is so much better. In fact, actually, fun fact, most animations I tend to make, like, because I did make some animations. There are ones I converted, which I did mention in the description for Warudo, like what animations I made and what animations I only converted. So for the animations I made, I actually use a Mixamo model that uses the Mixamo plugin to generate the IKs for me, and I use that model very often to animate for, you know, general use, like, or for any model really, because, you know, I didn't want to animate to my specific model, but I did want to have a good control rig, and, you know, I use that. I do hope to eventually make a tutorial, like, I guess, I don't know about tutorial, I guess it can still be considered a tutorial, but more like, sort of like a showcase of how do I make my animations, or, because, you know, I do animate, so, like, how I make my animation, and then I just show, like, okay, here you can download this, Mixamo model, or this modified Mixamo model, or I can, like, show a tutorial, like, okay, here's how you prepare the Mixamo model, I'm not sure if I can even share it, but I could show, like, okay, here's how you can download the Mixamo model. If you're using 4.1, I recommend this plugin. If you're using an older version, use this plugin instead, and then once you have the IK stuff to how you want it, whether you want IKs or not, I then show, like, okay, here's how you would animate it, you would just move this is how you control the thing, so yeah. Will you connect the jacket to the hand? Yes, of course I will. Like, I will be able to rig it, it's just right now we're not at that rigging stage because I am still working on the mesh. So it's not ready for animation. Like, this is not ready for animation yet, or even VTubing, because it's still being worked on. Are these plugins for Blender? These here? Yes, most of these, yeah, or actually all of these, are plugins that I either bought or downloaded for free. But most of these I actually purchased myself. So these are pretty much what you're seeing. All these add-ons are like hundreds of dollars. I'm not kidding about that. Like, I'm not kidding. I have $100 worth of add-ons that I saved up and bought. I also kind of bought some of them, I don't know, I compulsively bought some of these. Also, I'm just trying to adjust my chair. Ow, I shouldn't have done that, but ow. Hold on a moment. Just trying to make it more comfortable for me, bruh, because there's so many wires and I have to, like, adjust myself. Okay, there you go. Alright, so, also, clap test, still good, no drift on Rokoko. Anyways, yeah, these plugins, I use them by a case-by-case basis. I don't use all these plugins for every model, just more of like, oh, if it's a VR chat conversion, I use the cats plugin, which apparently there is an update for it. What the heck? But pretty much, like, if someone wants VR chat and their model's kind of like a Kit Bash boost model, I would use cats. Otherwise, like, if it's like an MMD model I'm working on, or if I have to do like, mostly I use this just to put the model in the PMX editor, I use this plugin. If I have to put a Void model or a VRM model and have to do some edits, and I use that plugin. Like, I use these, well, not really much of cat, just only for VR chat for other people, not for myself, but these two, I do use them very often. For this, I don't really use Auto Rig Pro besides the Quick Rig. I use that often, but for the auto rigging here, I haven't really used it yet, but I do want to find a use case for it. I use this very often. This one allows me to have more stronger weight paint, which is very useful for her case, because since she has all this fluff going on and it is quite high poly, and especially this one too, because since she wants physics, I use this plugin so that way when she does, when her model moves around, there is not as much gaps or holes, because it's very strong. It actually uses a third-party program. The plugin has it, like, it comes with it, where it runs in the background when you click the button, and it processes and makes stronger weight paint, pretty much. I love this add-on so much. Sometimes I use it more than the auto weight paint that's built in the Blender, but sometimes I still use the auto weight paint that Blender has, or I manually rig. Kind of, again, case-by-case basis. But yeah, there's a lot of plugins I have here, and there's a couple that I definitely recommend. Some of them not so much, but still nice to take a look at. I want to get rid of a Waterdo prop I made in Unity, but when I delete the folder in the meta, the prop, it can still be seen in the list of Waterdo mods. How can I remove it completely? Dyer, go to your mod settings, and then there should be a minus button somewhere in that settings panel. I don't know if you went with the, I don't know, like, there's a mod setting that shows you the profile picture, the file path, and all that. There should be a minus, button somewhere near the title, and you can be able to just remove it, pretty much. Otherwise, if I have to, I'll show it if you're lost. Found it. Good job. Okay. Auto Rig Pro is alright for quick rig, but customizing it is a pain. Oh, definitely. Like, Auto Rig Pro is a nice plugin. Don't get me wrong. It is a nice plugin. I just haven't tried it, and when I did try it, I had some issues with it. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I personally say, like, definitely use Auto Rig Pro with the voxel weights, because this can definitely help make your weight paints much more accurately. Like, it's a good combination. They're literally meant to be, but sometimes you definitely want to mix and match them, which, you know, heat map and then the voxel one that they have here. I definitely would recommend mix thing. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. I'll repro voxel weights are good for most things, but heat map I found. Oh yeah, definitely, Ala. Never use voxel for things that are too close. Like, no, because the point of voxel is basically to make two vertices, no matter where they're bending, they're much more, they have like a stronger connection, pretty much. But when it comes to like fingers or the lips or the eyes even, it's not good. And yeah, definitely vertex select, and also it's very good to split the model in multiple parts and rig them separately and then put them back together and then fix more. Definitely, like, you know, it's better to like put your model in different parts. Yes, I did that with my model. You know, I rigged in multiple different parts, and for Amy here, she's also gonna do the same thing too. Or I've been doing it too, where each part, like, it's the reason why each part here is separate for a reason. See, like, all this is separate because these are gonna be rigged separately, and I do it one at a time. So yeah, same with the boots too. Like with the boots, I separate the shoelaces, the metal, the little block here, and the boot itself. Like, I separate it, weight paint it, and then I put it back together, and then boom chakalaka, it looks good. So, you know, yeah. Alright. So, let me put that back though. Alright, so I think, like, in terms of the fluff, I think it looks good now. Yeah, it looks good. So let me go ahead, yeah, and color it, so at least, like, it's, you know, I know, like, in terms of coloring, it's starting to take shape, and I'm going to put the piercings right over there, like, a little piercing there. But let's go ahead and color this real quickly. So that, I'm gonna make this, and I'm gonna call this material, which I should also save too. Save it. There you go. I'm gonna call this fluff, and then I'm going to color here mission, because she is anime, so black colors, and then go ahead and assign these to fluff. 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 There you go. Why does this one look weird? The heck? Did I accidentally register the wrong one? Also, yeah, it's lagging so bad. The fluff is really laggy. Oh, it's because I use hat fluff, not the other fluff. Oops. There you go. Yeah, this is gonna be really laggy. Like, in Warudo, it's obviously going to be fine. Don't get me wrong. It won't lag for her. But for me on this project, it is laggy, because it's already cranking up in poly count. But then again, I've worked with 500k try models, and made them work in VC face. So I can confirm to you, if a model is crazy high poly, it can work. However, obviously, my crazy limit would just be, like, if a VTuber has to be 500k, especially if they have, like, crazy fluff or particle meshes, I guess. But otherwise, it's like, if they plan on doing it for VR chat, I'm not doing the conversion, I'm sorry. Plus, I'm also booked on it anyways, so, no. Yeah, I always would aim for anything less than 90k tries, but, like, again, it's the fluff. The fluff has to be in a particular way, and as you can already see, yeah, and as you can see here, you know, when comparing it to the ref image, it's to how she wants it, see? The fluff has bumps in all corners, see? So, my main concern is as long as it works for the client, looks good, even if it's atrocious on the poly count, I guess it doesn't matter to the client, they just gotta look pretty, I guess. Even though I try my best not to go too crazy. I've seen crazier. I've seen so much crazier. I've even accidentally dealt with a million try models. It was questionable. I might actually, like, for the zipper, I might paint the detail. But the thing is, I know she wants it as much detail as possible, though. So, bleh. Okay, so, anywho. I'm trying to think, what the heck was I trying? Oh yeah, that's right, yeah, that's another fluff I can't forget. Okay, so let me go ahead and do that. So fluff, let's make this Taurus, and then I guess we'll just pretty much do the same thing as I did before. And then select random. That looks more like a scrunchie. Maybe divide. Oh god. Oh god. I mean, it already looks high poly. No. Keep randomizing it until it looks good. Okay. Actually, no, this one looks better. Okay. Bring in the tail. Bring in the tail! Tail! And then... oh boy. And she wants that pretty, like, brown, like bumpy like this one, but thin. Let me just do another outtake. Ow! I hope my leather gloves will work. Anyways. Taurus. Subdivision. Do the thing again. What's that thing that people do? Okay, my hand track ain't gonna do it. Elastic band for the tail. It's because, Amy wanted it where she felt like the tail sticking out from the jacket without, like, a hole looked awkward. So she added, so she told Melody to add a fluff, so that way it looks, I guess, more realistic. Oh yeah, I do see that she did intend it to be, like, a hole there, obviously. See? But the thing is that the tails are gonna be there. I mean, I'm not sure, like, again, I'll still make, like, a toggle where, like, she can be able to have it where if the tails are off, then that disappears, unless she really wants it like that when the tails are off. I don't know, but either way, I'm just making it in a way that it'll work. I have ideas. Anyways, let me go ahead and randomize. Okay. Yeah. Whoops. No, I'm just gonna do this. I know it's really disturbing, but I am curious. I am so sorry. Ah, yeah, that does not look the end. Put it back. Put it back. And do I get another blurring? Nope. I'm not exactly sure how I would make the fluff thing. Like, again, it doesn't matter too much, like, what's inside, like, here. Unless she wants it. I don't know. I'm trying to still do the same technique I was doing, but just here. And I didn't model the hole because I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna pretty much paint the hole, and that way it can do, like, a proper toggle between, like, with a hole and without one. 1% battery, need to go. Take care, Telly. Take care. Take care. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. I guess I could probably try and make it where maybe it's, like, much bigger. Maybe. And then work with that. Make sure to charge your phones every day, everyone. Oh, there goes the audio issues. I'm hearing it again. Wonder why the heck they're happening. Like, it's now happening more consistently. No. Subdivision. Let's try and see how this turns out. Does this look a little nicer? need to make this normal. And I should probably do that. This thing. Come on. Fit. I guess I'll just make it like a small, like, just fit at the base and then just edit the, how big the tails are. Also proportional edit. Proportional edit away. And then just a little less clipping, but they're still gonna be clipping, but just less clipping, please. I am trying the best I can. It's not gonna be perfect about this. Like I said, I don't know how fluff works. Still haven't properly learned fluff modeling, but I try. Even merely see a material preview. Put the color on. I mean, of course, black color would be nice, but texture. I mean, texture can. Again, texture does wonders, I guess. And now everything's laggy. Yeah, like definitely like when you put the color on, it does look nice, while the mesh kind of looks lame. Yeah, as long as like again, at least like.
Thank you for the raid.
I just
Squawka.
got you.
Oh my god.
Scared. Hi,
A new Twitch
Squawka.
message.
How you doing?
Squawka.
It's not Burba. How you doing, Squawka? Hope you're having a lovely day. Hello, everyone. I'm Kana. I'm right now working on a commission and testing out my Rokoko gloves. But thank you so much, Squawka. What game were you playing? What game were you playing? Hey! Awa, awa, awa. Awa, 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 awa. I know. Hope you're having a great one. And thank you again. Thank you. We played Black Ops 6. I've never heard of that game. Is it like a shooting game? Sounds crazy. Gotta move this here. Again, I gotta look at every angle of this model. Every angle. I think I should also look at how it looks like without the tails, just to make sure I'm in the right path. Okay. Oh, poor mesh. Again, the mesh, I'm so sorry that you're seeing this monstrosity. But then when you look at it in the colors, it's like, oh, it looks good. It's like, what? I'll improve in modeling, but right now it's like, I just want to get this quickly done. Because, like, because again, this does have a deadline, so I'm trying to make sure I get this outfit done as soon as possible, because also, like, I do have other upcoming November deadlines on the way, so I kind of have to hurry up a little bit to make sure, like, at at least I make sure that nothing interferes with her deadline, and everyone else can still have their deadline commission. Still so many deadlines. Alright. Oh yeah, clap test. Good. No drifting. How many hours has it been? 2 hours, and there's literally no drifting. Oh my god, Rokoko, you mad lad, finally did it. Just fix your heat issue, and then we'll be perfect. But heat issue. Okay, so let me go ahead and a bit more. Okay. Yeah. Still just fixing some parts. Make it so it looks good. Yeah, but there you go. Floop. Floop, floop, floop. It looks good, but then when you see the mesh itself, the mesh looks a little derp. But as long as it looks good and it also functions good, that's mainly what I care for now. Because I struggle bad on fluff. I'm only just doing the randomized technique. I know that there's a better method, which is literally actual sculpting, and I do not know how to do actual sculpting, where it's like, I mean, I guess it's pretty much, again, just making a mesh, making it crazy high poly, and then manually sculpting it. But it's like, because I have deadline, I just want to hurry up as soon as I can. Again, like, when I can, like, when less deadlines are there, I'll try my best to at least take a moment to, like, learn on the side. Plus, also, like, again, I've been doing some other stuff IRL in the background. But, yeah. I'll definitely keep in mind practice of fluff. Alright. But now that we at least have that going on, the next thing I want to do is, let's add those piercings real quickly for her. Or I could actually just duplicate these. They're pretty much the same. It's just put them on the jacket. Call of Duty. Oh, okay. That's very cool. Yeah, so the piercings are kind of big. And she also has little piercings on her little ears too. Which are kind of clipping though, so I should probably adjust that so she doesn't say, hey, this is clipping, please fix. I mean, it's still gonna have some clipping that's to be noted, because again, her ears do wiggle, but because I don't think I can really, I can't really do a good physics controller to make them too stiff. But the least I could do, again, is just make it so, like, the hat, when I rig it, it will try its best to follow the ears, but not, it'll just do it, like, lightly, not crazy. Because her ears, I mean, yeah, it might as well be crazy, because she does have flop, like, her ears flop. It moves a lot. So, yeah. Alright, so, let's see. It has to be crazy big, but just, it has to be around the loop. Yeah, so... go ahead, I'm also putting my tracker here. Actually, wait, now that I think about it, this tracker a little lower. Actually, no. For some reason, this tracker just hurts my pinky a little bit, probably because of placement. Because then again, I always, like, bend my right pinky the most, so, yeah, please don't put your tracking sensor on your knuckles. Don't do that. Don't do that. Alright, adjust.
Oh my god. A new Twitch message. Omega Mystic.
You're having a lovely day. Hi. And maybe make it a little... the size they have are already good, I guess. Nah, cause they... I think when I leave the thing, it's like... Yeah, maybe that works, yeah. There you go. Little piercing on the thing. I could move it closer, but I'll try closer, but otherwise it's already pretty good. Yeah. Make sure that don't look awkward. Alright, and now we added that piercing, we'll work on this, and then, because I know I usually stream like 3 hours, but I could probably call it a bit early, maybe, I don't know, because it's like, I'm not really feeling too well. But I'll at least like finish the jacket and then probably like, you know, just relax for the day really. It's just, I'm just not feeling too well. But I still did want to at least get some work for Amy, so at least like, I want to at least like get the jacket done so that way I can show her how the modeling looks and kind of surprise her like, oh my god, like, here's how the outfit looks, like what you think, and hopefully she'll like it. There may be something she'll be like, oh, I don't like this, or maybe change that, but it is a work in progress after all. Like, obviously, there are no details, but at least to a client perspective, she can at least have a much more clear idea. Because again, when I was working on the work in progress with her, it was kind of a little tricky for her to tell, like, oh, is it supposed to look like that and such? But once she sees it a bit like more colored like this, I think she'll have a much better idea and be like, oh, I see. And of course, like when she'll see it more up close when she'll see it much more up close when I add the rest pretty much. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But the next thing is pockets, and then we'll add the fun little pins, and then we can call it that. So pockets, I'm assuming she does want detailed. I could also just draw it out, but I'm assuming she does want detailed. So I could do 2 different things. Either make the pockets separate and not attach, but the weight paint makes it where it looks like it's attached, or I make it attached, but then again, it will... But then again, like, yeah, like I can make the pocket from here to here. It's just that figuring out how would I go across from it. I'm not too sure myself. Like, I probably would make the pocket like this. Actually, I want to try seeing if maybe, like, modeling it from the mesh itself is a good idea, so I should probably save. And then continue. Oops. There you go. And then have it where this be, like, extruded outer, but then like this part here I extrude inward and kind of make it like a sort of hole, because I'm again assuming she wants the detail, as much detail as possible. And then yeah, actually this doesn't look that bad, to be honest. I just gotta move it out. Actually does not look that bad. What the heck? And then make a little curve there. Maybe make the pockets less, I don't know, out. still, like, again, still have depth. Still have depth. But... I think this looks nice because, yeah, it's on both sides. Yeah, and then I'll texture it so at least I'll emphasize the shape of it more. So at least she has actual pockets. Ah, actual pocket. And now, the last part that I want to do is to add the pins. I still have yet to study how a scarf should look like. I mean, this part here is easy. It's just more of how am I gonna approach this. So I have to kind of like study it real good. I'm gonna probably like sketch it, like annotation lines, like how would I model it, and even texture, because I have to consider the texturing too, and you know how it'll look like. I mean, the ref is still, yeah, the ref helps definitely a lot, but I keep saying definitely so much. My God, I say so many filler words so much it irks me, but it also irks other people too. Sorry. Anywho. Okay, so for these parts here, these are kind of like just buttons. So I wouldn't say these are... I think this is just more like a cube, but when you subdivide it. And you subdivide it twice. So I'll use... yeah, so I'll like... wish it from here. And then just reuse this in multiple spots. What the heck? Oh, whoops. I accidentally triggered the camera. My bad, my bad. Hi, though. Hi. Okay, how do I turn this off?
Oh my god. A new Twitch message. Eon Omniscia.
Turn it off. Oh. Oh, it's broken. Oh, nope, it's still going. There you go. The heck? That was director camera. It has that hotkey thing. I kind of wish it was unbinded because I sometimes press it. Hi, Aeon. How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. The stuff is eternal. Yes, it is. The stuff is definitely eternal. Alright. So, I'll go ahead here. I'm just going to use this as my proxy, sort of. And just put it in the areas they should be in. So for this one... split it, and then we'll make it go that way. It goes here. Yeah, I'm also aware that, like, there's gonna be that too, but then again, like, I don't know, just pockets be pockets. But her shading should hopefully kind of hide it, because what I'm gonna do, like, just like her other jacket, is I'll make the inside, like, darker, because, you know, she wants it like that, so I gotta make sure it's to how she wants it. Okay, so there you go. And then we need to add those pins. Is this one just a heart shape? And that's the... yeah, so that's actually a heart shape, though. These other pins, I don't know how to draw a butterfly. I know how to draw this, of course, but butterfly, I'm gonna ask if she could give me a zoom in on that, because I don't know what butterfly this is supposed to be, like monarch, but those colors. But yeah, she's gonna have to send me, like, a picture, of how this looks like, and even if, because I know that, she can't have Melody draw every zoom in, I get that, but, I just need at least, like, an image of how the heck is this supposed to look like, and I'll just kind of use it. Or something. I usually would just reference it, make it a little different, obviously. No copying allowed. Also, I can't tell if this is just, like, this looks like to me just 3 colors, and it's just the pixelization, or, I don't know, compression. Which, maybe also, like, it looks like there's intentional shine to it, but I'll ask when I get to the texturing stage. But for now, let me go ahead add the remaining pins. And one more thing before I also forget too, which I'm also gonna just put that there, and then I'll make this smaller because I'm only gonna use this 2 more times. And just put that there. And duplicate where this one's bigger and this one's smaller, and then do a heart pin. Hearts are easy to model, that's fine. And this one over here. That one. There you go. And then put that there, and then lastly this one. Raise that up. And that one should be moved more like over here and maybe a little bigger. And there you go. Maybe a little bit more lower. And then lastly the heart. So the heart one, I usually use a plain mesh for this. Dun, dun, dun. And then what I'm gonna do is lastly merge these. Actually, wait, no, because then again, if it's gonna need physics, then I'm gonna need those vertices to bend in case, just in case. Alright, and then smooth it. Not that much. Maybe only here. Smooth the vertices. I'll only do it time. Right, and then that was without subdivision. Whoops. Gear mode's on. And how should the heart be? It's pretty small. It's actually smaller than the other pin. smaller, but aligned. And then put that there. Alright. There you go. There you go. Stretch. I know Rokoko's gonna freak out because it doesn't have like an elbow anchor. It's just all IK based. That, but also my corrective blueprint's also making it worse. You just gotta stretch out. Alright. There you go. Okay. So, there you go. And then I guess I could color code this real quickly. Of course, I'll be merging this into like one material. Like, jacket will have its own, shirt, so on. Each will have their own material based on the, I guess, primary color or something. It just depends. But for now, I'm just color coding away. Maybe I should make it green and then, yeah, just because that's the primary color of that area. Alright. Loose parts. And then make it so where this one is, I guess, gray. Yeah, like gray, I guess. I mean, it's already gray, to be honest. I could just leave that alone, but it's alright. Then this one, I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna make that pin blue. This is just so Amy can at least get the idea that that's where the pins are located. And if she wants to do any corrections, at least in terms of the mesh, then at least she can kind of get an idea via the colors. Otherwise, you know, if she prefer, or if she thinks the mesh is all good, then I'll just simply, like, again, just texture how I usually would. Okay. The heart here is definitely red. And I think it has a smiley face. Does that freaking heart have a smiley face? It has like a face, but I can't tell. There's some things that need to be elaborated, but that's okay. That's why extra ref it comes to the rescue. Yeah, and as for these, I know that this one has to be more gray. Or metallic, actually. Actually, don't I have a metal material? Yeah, I do have a metal material. I just slapped that on. Because that's pretty much what I did before. Just metal. For this one, I'll just make this dark gray. Just so, yeah, that works. Alright, there you go. Or tail missing. Missing tail. Anyways, no. And then lastly, I guess would be the zipper. Which luckily, like, yeah, the zipper should be, like, perfectly mirrored. Assuming that she wants it, again, detailed. And then the zipper looks very simple, too. So, well, let's just finish the zipper, and then I'll send this, like, image to be like, hey, this is how the model's looking. If you like it, I'll continue with texturing, or if there's something on the mesh you don't like, let me know. Alright, so save as incremental. And then I will approach this. Also, yeah, I keep moving my elbow so much, so like, yeah, poor Rokoko is not liking my elbows. I mean, mean, if I want my elbow track to be perfect, I just put my slime gear on. But for this being just gloves only is quite impressive. I'm just saying. And then we'll just kind of make like a trail, I guess, of zippers. How long should they be? Kinda long. But as long as it looks like a zipper or the dashes. I mean, I personally would texture this, but she's probably gonna act for the zippers. Also, isn't it true that I did also mold the zipper on her other outfit, so I'll do the same thing. It's not difficult, like, at least starting. But then, like, it just takes time, that's all. And luckily, like, the voxel weight should help for the most part, making sure that this doesn't slip away. That or weight paint transfer. It helps. Then I'm gonna try and make it so the spacing looks a little nice. And then mirror. And then I'll slap on a metal for this. Nope, don't do that. That is not what I asked you to do, Blender. That is not what I asked you to do. What the heck is wrong with you? I meant metal. Metal. Oh, there was also another one. Well, I mean, this is just temporary after all. They'll have their own. Should I also, like, do this normal base? I guess. Actually, no. This is actually good. talk a lot. I can't really think too much of any conversations than just a zipper. Zipper. Oh. Tiny, tiny details. I still think about, like, again, because I know, like, there are some people who do wish to commission me for outfits, but I cannot really, like, I'm not open for outfit commission. I only, like, there are some people I accept for outfit commissions, but I really don't want to do outfit commissions often. To be honest, I'm just trying to finish up the remaining ones I have, and I do eventually want to take a break from it. But I do eventually want to, like, release more, like, public domain outfits that I make. So, like, for people that do want outfits from me, oh, am I just pressing the S button? So for people that do want outfits from me, but, you know, in case, because again, since I don't want to do too many outfit commissions, when I do finish my existing outfit commissions, like, I'm done with that, I do want to, you know, probably release more clothing so people can just download, or just, you know, download for free. And there may be some paid ones depending on, like, more like if the outfit is like very complex, then I put it for sale. But for the most part, I do want to release some free outfits that are nice looking. So at least, like, you know, for people who can't afford outfits, like, they can at least, you know, like, start using those or something. I'll probably make, like, seasonal outfits first. Oh, there goes my arm again. Because I just constantly keep constantly raising my elbow a lot. I don't know why. It's like a habit my body just, I don't know, got so used to, and it's really annoying. Don't know how to make it stop. Don't know. Sometimes sometimes I think it's a sensory issue, sometimes I think it's just I accidentally built that habit and I just want the elbow raising thing to just stop. So weird. Very, very calm stream. Yeah, so move that back. That took a while, but now it's fitted. Whew. And now the last thing. This is the darn zip. And then at least for outfit details, or for the jacket, we should be good. Besides the scarf being missing, of course. which I'll maul that off stream. Yeah, we got it. So the zipper, I'm gonna start with a plain mesh for this. Or actually I could, can I just reuse the mesh from, let me like see, how does her jacket look like in terms of the zipper? I can actually just, might as well reuse that anyways. Yeah, because this one's more detailed. But that's also like simple. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I can. Nah, actually, I'm just gonna go with a different zipper. Wanted it to be seen as a different outfit, anyways. Okay, so put that back to global, and then inset here. Subdivision. That's not what I meant. I meant the subdivision. And then put something down here.
Kana Penguin birthday stream. Thank you for the bits. On the art.
No, it's not a birthday stream. No, 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 no. No birthday stream. Hecker. No, no. This one has a different shape. Like, yeah, this one has to be smaller. Kinda reminds me of like this reminds me of like, I don't know, like Pepsi. You know the Pepsi like thingamabob? What is it called? The thing that you use to open the can and then you drink the drink. Yeah, I'm reminded of that. And I should probably make that a little smaller. Okay, feel circular. Solid. Oh my god, stop, hold up, solidify, solidify.
Kana bird birthday, Kana bird birthday, Kana bird birthday. Thank you for the bits. Splaka.
No! It's not my birthday! It's not my birthday! No, it is not my birthday. Also, clap test. No drift. But yeah, but it's not my birthday. How dare you? Heck you. Heck you. Can't believe you. Cannot believe you at all. Anyway. No. No, no, no. Alright, anywho. Let's go ahead and put this here, and then we can call it stream, since we did the work on the jacket. And then I can send this, you know, work in progress image to Amy. So hopefully, I'm hoping they'll like it. It's like over here, so it's like and this one. Okay, there you go. And then I'm going to slap on the metal material for this. because it should be shiny. Don't crash. Alright, metal. And then there we go. There you go. Besides, there's no details on the buttons yet. You can pretty much see that, you know, besides obviously texture needs to be added, like again, the shadows here and such, and the lines, and all that. For the most part, yeah, it's about done. Just texture, scarf, and rigging and all that, like all that crazy Shibuya that sometimes is forgotten. So, yeah, I'm at least glad that I got more progress with this. I'm really glad. So, yippee, yippee. Yeah, hold up. I'm trying to... Yeah, I like that. I hope she'll like it. I don't know. I mean, I've worked with her. Like, again, I helped literally, like, revamp the model with Fizzy. So, you know, I'm like, almost practically her modeler. Almost. Like, probably, like, 80%. 80% her modeler. Because the base model is still Freud. Alright, so... in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and send the work in progress real quickly to her. So that way she knows, hey, like, this is how it looks like. So she doesn't get worried, like, oh, where's the progress? It's here. Oh my god, my friend bought glow-in-the-dark nails. How? Okay, but let me go ahead and Amy. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and actually send her a picture with the tail so she knows that I did do the thing. Let me angle that because that's her ear poking out. There you go. Besides scarf, following the rest of the outfit is modeled and needs texturing, but you can see, but you can get a good idea how the final result may look. Also, can you send me a higher res reference of how the butterfly pin and what face expression the heart is doing, if there is one. There you go. Alright. There you go. But otherwise, I'm at least proud of this, though. Like, again, there's a lot I could do better about this, especially in terms of the polygon count, but right now it's kind of like, I really don't care about polygon count, I just care about it looking good and having good rigging, like, at least. But she has the fluff, though. Lots of fluff. Wow. I mean, actually, in terms of topology, it's not bad, but it's just, you know, just high poly is all. Alright. Anyways, let me go ahead and bring that ref up. My leg is hurting. Ow. Okay. Anywho, I think we're pretty much done for today. We've been streaming for about 3 hours. Which I did say I was gonna end stream early, but I'm still here. My leg is hurting though. Ow, ow, ow. Anywho, let me go ahead and switch screens. So yeah, at least, you know, we got the modeling working well, so that's good news at least. I still gotta fix the thumbs on this. but at least in terms of the Rokoko glove with Coil protest, in terms of the drift, there's no drift at all. I like it. Of course, I'll still try and establish like a workflow in terms of like at least pre-setup, because I still had some issues in terms of pre-setup. But once I have it set up correctly, sorry, hold on. Oh, something was in my throat. But pretty much once I have everything like set up correctly, it's actually pretty darn good. I'd like to use these more. Again, I hope that my leather gloves come in. I hope that they can fit underneath the Rokoko glove, so that way like I don't get any pinching pain. Because even with the cotton, I still get some of it, but at least it's not as bad as without. So I still keep my cotton gloves underneath, but we'll see how leather goes. And hopefully it'll be soon when Rokoko updates their firmware on the gloves, so that way the gloves don't process too much, because there's a lot of heat. So yeah, looking forward to that. But other than that though, that's pretty much all I have to say. I can't yeah, happy Friday everyone, and of course, you know, happy upcoming Halloween everyone. You know, hope you get plenty of candy and, you know, sweet treats and all that stuff, but, you know, take care. And, well, with that being said, though, hey, bye-bye, everyone. I hope to see you guys next time, okay? Bye-bye. To all my Snowflake members, in case you don't know, I have YouTube membership, so if you want to further support this channel and what I do, then feel free to join the Snowflake members. Otherwise though, just your support means so much to me, and I appreciate every ounce of it. Either way though, with that being said though, hey, goodbye everyone! I hope to see you guys next time, okay? Bye bye!